Engineer training program of Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, Manufacturing and Quality Management. Chapter 1 Introduction. Table of contents include two parts. First, overview of an enterprise. 1.1 Definition of an enterprise. 1.2 Characteristics of an enterprise. 1.3 Types of enterprise. 1.4 Organizational structure. 2. Overview of production and production management. 2.1 Definition of production. 2.2 Objective of production management. 2.3 Productivity and production. Now we will learn about what is an enterprise. An enterprise is an economic organization with a proper name and its all assets. It also has stable construction, its office, and was registered under law revision. Next, we will learn about objective of an enterprise operation. It is to creating products. They include goods and services, and the purpose is to meet market demand and maximize profits, and all were based on respecting law and interests of customers. And now we will learn about characteristics of an enterprise. 1. Production and business of an enterprise all connect together to create a closed circle. Example about iPhone 7. The more demand the customer want, the more version the iPhone gets. It becomes more and more modern. The circle of production and business includes two steps. Step 1 Marketing research. Step 2 Product selection. Step 3 Product design. Step 4 Production preparation. Step 5 Production organization. Step 6 Trial production. Step 7 Smart production. Step 8 Product sale. Step 9 The final after-sale investigation. And note, corrective action based on the result of Step 9. 2. Production and business activity as based on the market. Example Xiaomi L800. It's not a smartphone, but it still be used by the customer because it can be used for a long time and hard to be broken. Now we'll learn about the market. It includes two parts, the buyer and the seller. 3. The economic objective in the profits. The profits include price plus cost. 4. Competition during the business is unavoidable because the limited natural resources and the needs of customers always change. Competition and monopoly. Next, we will learn the types of enterprise. First, state-owned enterprise. 2. Private enterprise. 3. Shareholding enterprise. 4. Limited liability enterprise. 4. Joint venture enterprise. 6. 100% foreign-owned enterprise. And finally, 7. Partnership. First, state-owned enterprise is an economical organization and it authorizes capital by state. It's a state company, joint stock company, and also a limited liability company. A state-owned enterprise have legal entity status and have equal economical authority like the other enterprise. It also decided by the director who designated, appointed, and dismissed by the state, and is based on the market and direction and policy of the state. The classification of state-owned enterprise includes two. First, profit and non-profit. Private enterprise. Private enterprise is an economic organization and was established by an individual who had responsible for all debt and its entire assets. It also an limited liability company. Rapid enterprise is not allowed to issue security and without legal entity status. It also had no separation between the asset in business and an asset outside of the business. Third, shareholding enterprise, also called joint stock enterprise. Shareholding enterprise is an economic organization which has equal portion called share, and the shareholders are limitedly responsible and can freely transfer share organizational or individual. Shareholding enterprise allowed to issue security with legal entity status and must have at least 3 members and the maximum is non-registered. 4. Limited liability enterprise is an economic organization which has one or more organization or individual and has limited responsibility and working within enterprise capital and legal entity status. Limited liability enterprise is not allowed to issue security and its member has been responsible within the scope of the capital and must have at least 1 or 2 members and the maximum is 50. The fifth, joint venture enterprise. Joint venture enterprise is an economic organization and is also a Vietnam and foreign company, and the foreign company capital have higher than 30%. The joint venture enterprise are assembled by at least 2 or more parties and have legal entity status. Joint venture enterprise are reasons for establishment, overcoming the limitation of capital, technology, and human resources, making use the partner distribution system, utilizing the maximum capability of the partner, and the market is protected by tariff and quota. 100% foreign-owned enterprise. 100% foreign-owned enterprise is an economic organization and also a foreign company, which were established by organizations and individuals which had fully owned assets and legal entity status. Finally, partnership. Partnership is an economic organization which has at least 2 co-owner members and has some capital contribution member. The co-owner member is unlimited, but the capital contribution member is limited. Now we will learn about some kind of organization. First, functional organization. As you can see in the picture, the big boss, the highest, is the general manager who leads the functional manager. Each functional manager leads a team with a project of its own. Next, project organization. As the same as before, the general manager has the highest position and is the big boss. He leads some project manager and each project manager leads a team come from many divisions and parts working for the same project. Lightweight project management organization. It has 2 teams of managers, the functional manager and lightweight project manager. The general manager who has the highest position will lead the functional manager who has functional job, and the lightweight project manager will lead a team to have each functional manager job. And the final, heavyweight project management organization. It has 2 kinds of teams, the heavyweight project manager and the functional manager. The general manager who has the highest position will lead the team of heavyweight project manager who has many kinds of jobs, and the functional manager will have each heavyweight project manager team with a functional job. Finally, we will learn about the characteristics of different organizational structure. As you can see in the picture, there are a comparison between the strength, the weakness, the typical and major issue of 4 kinds of organization. Part 2. Production and Production Management. A production includes 2 parts, input and output. Input include human resources, capital, technology, material, machine, and the output include products and services. As you know, manufacturing has 60% of production. Objective of production management is using input effectively and providing maximum output, ensuring the quality of products and services, reducing manufacture costs and shortening production and delivery time, setting up a production system with high flexibility and making sure of the satisfaction of customer needs, and of course pushing profits. What is productivity? Productivity is addressed or measured as a mathematical division of following parameter function: output, input equal productivity. Thank you for your attention.